I think maybe to be patient with yourself, because relationships inevitably are going to change. I think a lot of, if I'm thinking of my own story, all of my closest people were really amazing and have been amazing. But as the years have progressed, those relationships inevitably change. They were one thing while Mike was around, and then they were another thing after he died, and they were like I needed them to make it through and to survive that time. And then now that I'm remarried, it's another thing again, because, you know, your interactions with them just change according to the other people in your life too. So I think maybe to expect that there will be shifts in relationships, and in terms of connecting with other people, I don't know, I think it's okay to like just give yourself a little bit of a break and to not feel like you have to be excited to see people all the time. And you know, I remember walking through the halls at work and just being very tunnel visioned and just avoiding eye contact so people didn't ask me how I was doing, because if they did, I was going to fall apart. And you know, but then also simultaneously reaching out to friends when I needed somebody, you know. So sometimes I would call my brother and be like, can you just come sit at my house for a few hours so my kids give their attention to somebody else, because I just need like to not be the only adult here, you know. And he would just come and like watch TV with them, and it was a blessing for me. And so to be able to ask for help when you need it.
That's important to be able to ask, because it doesn't come easy for everyone. There are people who just don't like it and just prefer not to. So that's a good one too.
One thing, sorry, can I add one thing to that?
Absolutely.
One thing I try to remind people is that like when you're asking for help from someone, you're actually doing them a service too, because they want to help you, especially if you're going through a season of grief. I found people were desperate to help, right? And when they say, let me know if there's anything I can do, that's kind of annoying, because you're like, oh, I don't know.